Let's get snapping, baby. We're heading to Maine. Lobster BLT.
Definitely had the heat exhaustion thing going on. We found the raven's nest. It's stunning. So we kind of don't ever want to go back to Acadia. I'm Tammy, and this is my husband Scott. We are two artists who, when faced with mounting health challenges, decided life's way too short. So we sold our home and most of our stuff to move into a home on wheels. We are now in our second year in an even smaller RV, and along with Gracie and Jasper, we've hit the road full time in search of new landscapes, experiences, and friends. We'd love to have you join us as we navigate our way through this RV lifestyle, and until further notice, our mission is explore, create, and inspire. So for our stay here in Vermont, we've been staying at the KOA in Queechee, which is right down the road from Woodstock and right at the border from Dartmouth and New Hampshire. So it's been a great little home base for us to explore the surrounding area. They have a lot of really cute camper cabins too. I really like this upper level above us. As with all KOAs, they have a nice dog yard for Gracie to run free in, playgrounds, but this one's especially nice just because it's so woodsy and feels more like you're in a state park. I know KOAs are a little more pricey, but we didn't have a lot of choice on booking stays on this trip. Peak season, a lot of last minute changes due to being sick, and but we've really enjoyed it, and it's been a great location. So tomorrow we're out of here. We're headed to Maine.
A few hours, I'm gonna be your main man, baby.
This campground's awesome. There are bald eagles and osprey all over the place. Keep an eye on your small pets. I'm talking to you, Jasper. No running out the door here. We're going to Schudik Peninsula, how do you say it? I don't know. That's where we're going. Our first time ever in Acadia National Park. And some campers in the campground told us about a really beautiful spot that not a lot of people go to. So that's our cup of tea. Let's go.
Well, having a 62nd birthday has perks. Got my America the Beautiful Senior Lifetime Pass.
For the same price as an annual regular person's park pass. So yeah, there's some perks getting old.
So this is our first time seeing the Schudik Peninsula, and we're driving the 8-mile loop around the peninsula, and it's drop dead gorgeous. Look like we got it all to ourselves.
Make sure you check your tidal charts. You wouldn't want to be down in here and the tide's coming in. Now we're going to Korea's Lunch on the Wharf, the real deal. There's lobster and crab pots all over. This place is cool. We're just sitting on the dock of the bay here. I feel a little guilty though, because I just saw the lobster swimming in the tank.
Okay, this is my first ever lobster BLT. Delicious.
I couldn't quite tell.
Oh, it is.
Here goes the lobster roll. We gotta get every piece of lobster because it's expensive. It's good. We're on Deer Island in the little coastal town of Stonington. It's known for its granite and fishing. Maybe my favorite beach of all time. Look at the smooth granite rocks in the water and the beach and the islands. We might need to move here.
Okay, I'm ready to roll.
Today we're hitting the trails. We're gonna go bike the Schudic Loop Peninsula, like 6 miles plus. Parking at the visitor center. They have day use parking. Go inside and get your pass if you don't have it. We're gonna unload here and then head on out. Have we mentioned these e-bikes are heavy? Which is why we got that little ramp. It helps a lot. Beautiful out there. There's a lighthouse on an island. And while Scott's taking some photos of that, I'm admiring the size of these gigantic rose hips.
Really a special spot to be able to bike ride around this entire shoreline like this. It's endless.
It becomes one way and there's 2 lanes, and people are very cautious about bikes, so it feels really safe to bike the road. It's awesome and beautiful. A picture around every corner. Trying to find the secret Raven's Nest hike. We found the Raven's Nest. It's stunning. Complete with a raven, by the way, flying by.
3 of them.
It's a sign. You know how I like my signs. Anyway, gorgeous. It's unmarked, so Google it. It's dangerous. Be careful. We are not held responsible for you coming out here, and I don't recommend coming during a rainy day.
Or small children or pets.
Or with small children or pets.
Yeah, this is RV life. That's our next door neighbor there. Trying to back out of this place. Came about 6 inches from us. And the guy in that one over there, they came with it about 2 feet. So anyway, there are times when you're going to be on high alert and you need to watch out. Gets too close, you got to run out that door and scream, stop.
Where are you going?
We're going to go get some exercise all the way up to the ice cream place, which is up at the road up here. Hey, we'll get in probably quarter mile. Well, the universe was saying no ice cream for Scott and Tammy, and that's probably a good thing.
Must have been popular because they were backed up and they turned the sign off. They didn't want any more customers.
Not a good sign when they turn off the sign while you're standing in line and they refuse to make eye contact with you.
In their defense, it was like another heat warning, excessive, don't go outside, humid day. And I'm sure they were slammed all day in a very hot kitchen, so it's okay. We get it. We had a restaurant once. We understand. Good morning, everyone. So we kind of don't ever want to go back to Acadia. We made it to Bar Harbor. We couldn't make it to Jordan's Pond because there's no parking anywhere in Acadia National Park on the Mount Desert Island. But they're selling their famous popover mix in the store in Bar Harbor. Crowded, like Disneyland crowded. Lines to get in, lines to park, lines to hike. It'd be awesome on the shoulder season or off season, but this peak season, national park business. I think we prefer the little small villages, less touristy ones. The lobster fun fact, they can live to be 100 years old. Now I feel even more guilty about eating lobster. During colonial days, lobster was food for the poor. Things have changed a little, haven't they? A lobster's brain is in its throat. I've known a few people like that. But we're not having lobster today because we've had enough lobster. I'm trying the fresh haddock fish sandwich, and Scott's having a burger.
Yeah, this is more my style. I'm not sure I'm a Bar Harbor guy. This little roadside lobster pound place though. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the engine needed to cool down, and there's a whirligig shop here, so we're gonna go check it out.
Not sure a grown man should say whirligig.
Turns out this is the perfect place to get something to keep me from bashing my head on the awning arm on the RV every time I walk out. And it's not for ambiance. This is gonna save my noggin.
We really love the Shudik side of Acadia. And we'd go back to Acadia if it wasn't peak season. You gotta talk to the locals because there's so much to do around here.
Yep, we got the goods.
We got the goods. So in lieu of Cadillac Mountain, we're going up to Shudik Mountain, which is in public lands. It's not part of the park. There's a lake, a beach, a hike, and almost as high a view as Cadillac Mountain.
80 degrees out, 80% humidity. You got your swimsuit, babe?
Yeah, and I'm gonna try not to pass out because if you've been following a while, you know I don't do uphills in the heat very well.
It's kind of a nuisance. I mean, it's like take a picture, drag Tammy, take a picture, drag Tammy, and it gets old. It really does. So
he's
we're
just
hoping that.
kidding. He loves me and tolerates my passing out. We're gonna head up the mountain. We're gonna take you with us. Do you want to go up the mountain? Let's go.
You're making Gracie and Jasper jealous.
Oh, they're not gonna go. He's pet friendly, but Gracie's as bad as me. I'd end up carrying her.
Holy cow, babe! What did you put in this backpack? Binoculars. We need those. I don't know. That's a lot of weight. We got a huge bottle of water, a beach towel. Where's the bear spray?
Oh, we don't need it.
What's going on?
I'm driving. I'm a big girl now.
Careful, don't hit the trash can.
Okay. Well, I gotta pay attention. I can't be that big a girl, apparently.
So how many times have you driven this beast?
Maybe like 3 times. I did drive it 3 hours all the way into Denver, though. So it's not like I don't know how to drive it. Okay, so we gotta go back because it's been so long since I've driven that I forgot my driver's license. We haven't left the campground yet. We're okay. No wonder you can never look at the scenery around you. There's like no shoulder on this road.
So
where do we
turns
go?
out we're driving down the bike path. Not good.
Scott's not a very good navigator. Maybe we should just stick to our rules. I mean, do we even know if we're on the right road?
Yeah, this is it.
You said that when I turned on the bike trail too. As the navigator, you really need to hone in on your skills over there, babe.
Slow down. We haven't even started hiking yet, and I'm already worn out.
Dualies and washboard roads are not comfortable. I parked it all by myself on the side of the road, on a gravel road in the trees. So let's go hike. So there's 2 ways to do the mountain. You can go a half a mile from the parking lot straight to the beach and up the mountain and back down, or we're doing the more gradual ascent up through the woods, take a left at the bathroom, follow the blue markings on the trees.
In skiing, blue means easiest.
And then we'll come down the steep section to the beach on the way back and maybe swim. My legs can do it, but my heart doesn't want to.
From time to time, she'll have a real bad episode with her POTS and have to lay down.
It's really embarrassing for me when a couple of mature folks sprinted past us and I'm about to pass out. It's a fact of life, but it's frustrating because we want to do so many things, but
breathing harder than she is. If we were to go back to Colorado now and go up to Crested Butte and hike up those waterfall trails, it wouldn't be pretty. But we'll work on it. We're at sea level here.
I'm going to the top for me. Can't get my body to regulate, and I'm overheating. It's too dangerous. I'm having all the telltale signs. Scott ran up to get the view for you. Having a dysfunctional autonomic nervous system is not fun. I'm bummed I didn't make it to the top, but hopefully he'll get a good shot for you, and hopefully I'll make it down without worse symptoms happening here.
I'm pushing my limits, so I know Tammy was pushing hers. But here we are. Check this out. Oh, I don't even know if I can hold the camera without shaking. I apologize for the shakes. I wish Tammy could have come all the way up, but after doing it myself and barely making it, there's just no way. It was very wise for her to stop and just take a breather and try and regulate her temperature. Amazing views from up here. I mean, I imagine you can see like a large portion of the state of Maine from the top of this mountain, and that's no exaggeration. I don't know about you all, but I've kind of become a wimp in my old age. I used to scramble up 14ers in Colorado. I've done 26 out of 54 of them, but I was a lot younger, and I'll tell you, this is testing my endurance for sure. Anyway, this is a shot for Tammy. Hey babe, I hope you know how much I love you. Glad to be on this journey with you. We're making friends.
Yeah, right. Friends from Virginia, Louise and Bruce.
Louise and Bruce.
And the dog
And our dog
Molly.
Molly.
Louise has heat intolerance issues too, so I wasn't the only one about to pass out up there. But now we're in the lake, and it's
Is everything
all better.
Everything's better?
Everything's better.
Oh, well, looky here. There was a heat index today. Drink plenty of fluids, stay in air-conditioned rooms, stay out of the sun, know the signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke.
Probably not the best time to try to go hike up a mountain.
Yeah, Scudic Mountain. I was wondering how much vertical that we did today. 954 feet vertical in 2.5 mile loop. Totally made up for missing Cadillac Mountain. Yeah, the lake was a lifesaver.
Quite literally. I felt like that I would have been in big trouble if we hadn't gotten into that water. We're headed to Tidal Falls, just a few miles from our campground.
Would you hold me if I told you we can just run away? So come, my darling, let me help you.
So we're about an hour before low tide. That's all the tide water rushing out. Now we're gonna go check out some tidal pools. Maybe there's a starfish.
Leave our troubles on the shelf. Don't you worry.
There's so many little baby ones, but a lot of them are upside down. Does that mean that they're dying? Drop a comment below if you know what that means, but it doesn't look healthy to me.
Don't worry, babe, they're okay. They go through this a couple times a day.
I think if they're down to 2 limbs and they're upside down, they're probably not gonna be okay, but looks like there's a lot of them, and the seagulls probably get home, so it's a circle of life.
You know, I really wonder if anybody's taken an inflatable kayak down that baby yet. Thinking about maybe tomorrow.
He's joking. That was quite awesome. So if you're in the area, Sullivan, Maine, Hancock, Maine, near Acadia, that Tidal Falls is pretty cool. And all the baby starfish. Never seen so many baby starfish. We're gonna end the night with a little popover. My version of the Jordan's Palm popover, since we didn't get to go. So if you'd like to pop on over, we'd share some with you. Our popovers didn't pop.
Well, they do play a lot of hockey up here, so I guess they use them for hockey pucks. So we're 6 miles from our furthest east destination, and we just got a warning that we have reduced engine power, and right now I'm topping out at 30 miles an hour. I have no idea what's going on.